Welcome to MediaCom Channel 22, another edition here of the Cougar Coaches Show on MediaCom Channel 22. We're talking softball season with Coach Wendy Spratt of the Columbia College Cougars. Welcome back. Here we go again. Huh?
Thank you. Yeah,
it's
we're
exciting.
ready to go.
Season underway. Preseason poll ranked number 21. You're 2-2 to start the year, and I know just talking to several of the players over the basketball season here that they're excited they actually got a chance to play on the dirt and that outside. I mean, you talk about trend. Difference between last year and this year, where you had snow on the field for a month, and this year you actually have some 70-degree days to get outside and play some ball.
Yeah, we got outside this year for about 3 weeks, which is a record for Columbia, Missouri.
Yeah, most definitely. That's a huge difference because obviously most California schools are outside all the time, year-round, and there's only so much you can do in a turf room.
That's true.
Compared to getting actually out there on the dirt. Talk a little bit about the start to the season. Again, 2-2, a couple big tournaments and a couple more coming up, but always good to get a win against McKendree.
It is. Season opener, we beat McKendree, even though they're not in the conference. Right. It was a really good win for us. Came out 6-1. Jordan didn't have her best performance, but she had a really good performance. The second game of the evening against William Jewell, we did not bring our best game. It kind of snowballed from there, but we recovered well, I thought, on Saturday against Indiana Tech. Taylor Richter pitched a great game, and then Jordan Crisp pitched an amazing game against Central Baptist. They're the team that's probably the best offensive team in the nation, and they probably have the best pitching staff as well. So I felt very good about our performance. We were in the game the whole way, never wavered. Always felt like we were right there with them, always felt like we could win, and put yourself in a game like that with the top 4 team and, had a chance to win several times and didn't get it done, but we know we can compete, and that's a really good confidence builder going into this weekend.
Right there with them, and I think the final was 2-0. Was
2-0.
The final on that one. So again, early start, and then you guys getting ready to travel here, and we'll talk more about that in just a little bit here with Coach Wendy Spratt of the Columbia Cougar softball team. As you come in this year, again, winner of the AMC last year, tie with William Woods. Was that correct?
Williams Baptist.
Williams Baptist tied for the conference there, but things a little different. Obviously, now this year. Valerie Teeter is now a grad assistant, and in your dugout as one of your assistant coaches instead of your ace pitcher. That's obviously a little different look for you guys. Talk a little bit about her role now as a grad assistant.
She's done an amazing job. I think what we get from her, not only mechanics and teaching new pitches, but mental toughness. I think, when things are starting to go poorly, she'll, grab the pitchers to the side and give them a pep talk or, tell them what they need to hear and gets them back on track. And over the first weekend, it was crucial. And
again, that's another valuable asset. Obviously, taking her skills from in the circle now to, I'm sure she's chomping at the bit to somehow figure out some way to get back out there. If I know Valerie at all in that regard. Talk about your pitching staff. That's obviously one of the big challenges coming in because Valerie threw so many for you guys over her 4 years at CC. Well,
Jordan Crisp is a senior transfer, so we only get her for 1 year. But again, she's a strong warrior, workhorse. She threw everything inside in the fall, and we had a talk, and I said, you're not going to be successful at the elite level if you only throw inside of the plate. So she learned a curveball, and she learned a drop ball to throw on the outside corner, and it's made her a 4-dimensional pitcher, and I think it's really helped her game quite a bit. She spent a lot of time working on them. She's confident in the pitches. It's very rare that you see a pitcher gain a pitch and be confident in it in the same season, but she's mastered 2 new pitches. So that's really good. And then number 2 spot, I think, is up for grabs. Jamie Holmes pitched in high school, hadn't pitched for 2 years, but she throws really hard. Her ball breaks. She's struggling right now with confidence a little bit. Taylor Richter came in last year. We expected huge things from her, and then she was battling injuries last year, so we've only seen probably twice what she can do on the field for us. And then Maria Imhoff is the 4th, and I think right now at this point she looks like to be the reliever, and she throws a little bit slower than the other girls, but she can pinpoint it. It's got a great drop ball and a great changeup, so she's really a good reliever because she's opposite of everything else that we have.
So many different pieces to kind of fit into that ultimate puzzle, and that's what some of these early season games are for you guys in the dugout to try and figure out exactly what you're going to be doing with not only the pitching but the offense and defense obviously as well. We'll come back, talk a little more about the new girls on the squad and more about the scheduling as well for the Columbia College Cougars. They're getting off to a 2-2 start, heading to Florida, right?
Yes, Panama City Beach.
Well, that's a nice little trip.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't snow here while you go there. We'll see. We'll see. Send a postcard if you do. We'll come back. We'll talk more about the schedule for the Columbia College Cougars and a couple of new places to come watch them play ball this season as well. More on that on the Cougar Coaches Show here on MediaCom Channel 22.